And we're live. I'm just gonna wait until the chat catches up because I have nothing else to do. So I basically I got bedhead. This is terrible. I haven't showered today. I got up, made myself some breakfast, and was like, let's do some five blind. So I'll just kind of wait till the chat you know does the thing. Hello, chat. Hello. Is there anybody here? Hello? Nobody's here. My self-esteem just went down the toilet. Let's see. Nobody's gonna watch this. This is gonna be terrible. Oh! Oh! Hi! Let's see. Nobody's gonna watch this. Cool. That's not the worst thing in the world. Hello. Oh, this is somebody's watching. Okay, cool. So the live feed is working, which is really weird. Because it just kind of happened. Yeah, so if you're here, just say hello. I'm not going to start until people are here. Like, at least one person. Might as well get some scrambling action. Timer. Ta-da! And let's put the chat on that side so I can see it. Okay. So QQ time. Let's reset this one. Do I want to use this one or that one? I got two 5x5s to choose from. I'm going to choose this one. It's the old faithful 5x5. I'll post a scramble in the description and in the chat. Make sure I get this correctly. I don't want to completely screw up. Okay, copy that. Cube that. Sorry, I'll copy cubing. There you go. Put this away. So I'm just sitting on my bed. It's tight. 5x5, a 5. This. Can make a good check. Okay. Side, yeah, this looks right. Turn the cube around. There we go. A blue side. Orange side. Yeah, this is probably right. Okay. Into the air. We're here. Close this tab. Cool. Scramble. It's gonna be posted here. Scramble. Go. Ben! Ben! Hi. I'm gonna do a 5 blind. I do several 5 blinds. This is gonna be terrible. My cube hiding underneath my pillow over here. Oh my god, Ben, what are you doing here? Welcome. This is dumb. This is stupid. Hi. Yes, I just see you saying hi right now. Okay, let's make sure that the settings are correct. No inspection, blind mode is on, updating seconds only. I'm gonna lock the door. I'm gonna get water, lock my door, and use the restroom. BRB. Okay, here we go. Water is closed, locked. Restroom is used. Water is here. Yeah! Estimated time, I don't know, like half an hour. Hopefully less, but I have no idea. I haven't done 5 blind and I don't know how long. Hey, welcome Sophie and Calvin. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. So my 5x5 is scrambled. The scramble should be in the description, but for those of you who just came in and didn't see the chat, there's a scram. I don't know how long this is gonna take me. So before I start, a bit about like how I do 5 blind. My buffers are all in like the back left corner of the top face. So I do use the UBL corner, the UBL wing, the UB edge, the UBL X center, and the UB plus center, T center, whatever. Shit, why? But yeah, that's that. As far as like a method for doing 5 blind execution, I basically memo using speps like straight up as it's written on the paper speps. So it's pretty much it's like mirrored from what a lot of other people do, or like slightly shifted. But for memorization, I memo X centers, plus centers, wings, edges, corners. And then for execution, I do corners, X centers, plus centers, wings, and then edges. And then fix whatever I can fix. The tough part is that I usually don't fix some of the weird corner stuff until the very end, if there's anything weird with some edges or whatever, but it usually works out. Yeah, it usually works out. So, yeah, that's the method. As far as the algs that I use, it's all intuitive. Like I pull it out of my ass. Like that's how I have to do 5 blind because I don't know anything for it. I don't know what like U2 for centers means, or what like little R2 for like wings I think means. I think it's supposed to be like M2, but I've never used M2. So, but yeah, without further ado, the 5x5 is over here. I'm trying not to look at it. I don't have anything to cover it with. I just have a paper towel, and I can't see like what I'm streaming right now. So I'm just looking straight at the chat. Let's check what OBS looks like. OBS looks fun. So I'm gonna lower this a little bit. There we go. I'm just sitting on my bed here in San Jose. Like I don't go back to Reno for school for another like little bit. So, oh God, I gotta psych myself out. I'm gonna psych myself out for this if I keep not doing it. Where are ear thingies? I might not have any ear thingies. I have these like Bluetooth earphones that are really nice that I got, but I don't know where I put them. And those are not complete, of course, because they don't allow any sort of electronic, not any sort of electronic ear things to be used. I have no idea. My jacket even left. Great. This is a great start. Well, I'm just gonna hope that's not too loud out there, and then I can do it. Hey, welcome. So here is the 5. I can't really see it. It's under a paper towel. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we can just like start. Okay, this is number 1, attempt number 1, and it's probably gonna be off by a lot, but heck it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's look into the chat. Wait, what? Okay. It's 2 minutes for X centers. That was terrible. Hi, Aaron. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay. Home stretch. Please no. Please no. I don't want to. Oh, God. Hi, Graham. Hi. Oh, now to review everything. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jeremy. Shit. What was that? Yeah. Yeah. And this one was disgusting. Okay. Here's corners. I have no idea what I'm doing for corners. Yeah. What? Okay. A little bit. Here we go. Wait, I gotta make sure it clicks in here. There we go. Okay, 1350. So I have this. So this is. Wait, this. Yeah. Okay. PQ. I have no idea. I'm gonna do this. FV. Ooh. Let's do this. F. Okay, now I have corners should be done. Uh, okay, X centers. Ooh, how do you do that? Okay. I'm not gonna be clever. I'm just gonna do this safe. uh, let's do that. Oh, I can do. This way? Ooh, if I do this, yeah, then this is in there. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That seems to work. Ooh, this is bad. How to do this one? Oh, well, if I just move that, yep, move this there, and do this. And that goes back to there, and that goes over there. Cool. Cool. Plus centers. Oh, this is. Oh wait, no, it's BU. I'm an idiot. Well, for BU, I can do this. That's better. EI. RG. NJ. Or SV. V's there, so let's put S over there. No idea. Let's do, if I put this in the R spot and this goes in the J spot, then yeah. Ooh, this in the R spot, and then this in the J spot. So J, it gets to K, and back to N. Cool. That could have been reversed. I don't know. Um, oh, yes, that one. O, W, W. I'll just do L, B, I guess. And then X, T. PX. Cool. Now, waves. Shit. Let's do. No. Wait. Wings are coming back. Oh, yeah, it was a stupid one. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't like that. So let's go here. So let's do UR. IM. That was some nice, like, cool blind shit. BC. I always just go on this and then be an idiot. X. Yes. No Q. X is there. So let's see. Oops. UC. Now, C through UC. EJ. FQ. Wonder what image I used for that. FQ. Let's do FQ. Flip that over. And then put that back. KG. This should work. W is the analog to SX, so W goes in there. Yeah. Something fell. Oh, it's just one of these center caps. That's fine. EM. Ooh, I didn't do that. Let's do that. And then U. M. PR. M. PR. P is over there. So R is there. herp you. You primed it. Okay. OC. RX. EF. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. So I'll just do it the easier way. CW. Yes, CW. Ooh, I don't remember how I do this. There's got to be like an easy way of doing this that I just don't know. It could just be U2M, U2M prime. But wait, what would that change? U2M, U2M prime. That shouldn't change anything? U2, wait, M prime, U2, it's the only thing that changes. Yeah, so I should be able to do, for CW, U2M, U2M prime. JW is similar, except that it's not similar at all. JW, CW. Is this done? Yeah, it's done. Oh, I'm very off. Holy shit. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god. This is so terrible. The corners are right. Some of them. Where did this go wrong? I kind of want to know, but like. Oh my god. I'm just gonna scroll. Oh my god. Poop for life. Yes, poop for life. You talk to the stream. Dude, I talk to the stream all the time. I'm like, this is theater. This is all theater. Oh, thanks, Patrick. My M slice slipped somewhere. Okay, good to know. But like, how did I screw up this badly though? That's what I really want to know. Okay, jeez. Might as well do the regular 5x5 solve. Where did that center go? Oh my god, it was a white center too. I was so convinced that I didn't do any. I hardly ever do execution errors. So this is like a. Execution errors are like they're the least of my worries. So let's just do a regular 5x5 solve, or I could just do this using comms. Who wants me to do this using comms? Or on 5, I have like 2 minutes. Or I could do it with comms and just leave it from where I had it and then just do comms. Yeah, let's do comms. This is gonna be painful. Cool. Now J. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that at all. Let's do. Well, what is this? That. So I can do this. Oh, comms work by zeroing, basically. It's a zeroing technique that was developed in 2012 by Felix Zemdegs, but he didn't use it the way we use it today. That's a comm. BM. So let's do K, was that KF? QW. The hell? How do you do QW? Let's just move Q here, move W to where Q was, and do QW. So this needs to go over here. Yeah? Wrong. False. I don't know what I did wrong. Whatever. Try to YouTube somewhere. And then this is the point in the solve where I realize that my M slice is still screwed up. I did not convince Mitch. He's not going. I know that like trying to make Mitch do anything that he doesn't want to do is like not worth it. I'm not using comp anymore. Where is that one? Hi. Okay, 2 centers. 3 centers. Oop. Shit. This is bad. Cool. Let's do that. And then let's do that's here. Shit. Where is that? Oh, it's right there, in front of my fucking face. Cool. Good stuff. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Cool. Then let's do that one with, where's the third one? Hello? This goes with that way, and with that this way. So let's do that. Put this one, oh, that one's already fine, then we're good. Did I unsolve one of these, trying to solve others? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Let's do this because lol. Let's put this up here, do this. And solve two stones with one bird. And then let's do and then this. And F term. Nobody does the F term. Cool. Do a live FMC. I haven't done FMC seriously. I have no idea when the last time I did FMC was. In comp, I did FMC, but outside of comp, I don't think I've done a single solve since like FMC Americas. And even then, for FMC Americas, I was like well out of practice. So I haven't truly practiced probably since last summer. Yeah, I can do an FMC. I kind of want to do more 5-line because I need to get better at this, and I need to figure out what the hell I did wrong. But this is just more so for me to like really lock in a method to do. Fucking do it. Okay, let's do FMC. Let me figure out how to see. Cool. I have an FMC thing already in here from like probably a year ago. Webcam. I don't have a notepad ready. Let's do this. Notepad. And I can use CE and IF later. Refresh. New 7. Nope. Let's use untitled notepad. Whole thing. That's not working. Window is minimized. This window is not minimized. It is available on my screen and I can see it. Cool. Well, there's something from a cut instead. Properties. Inner window. Cool. This is gonna be bigger. Bigger. Boop. Tight. Ta-da! How's that look? No notes, do it in my head. I'm using OBS, that's correct. Just because it's the only thing I've ever used. So screw 5 blind. We're gonna get rid of the scramble sequence that is written herein. And we're doing FMC instead. Smiley face. Cool. No notes. That's gonna be crazy. I mean, I could try doing it no notes, but then that wouldn't help you guys, which is probably better. It's like, I feel like I'm decent enough at FMC that I can, like, completely bodge whatever the hell I'm doing. Let's grab a scram. So here's a scram. I wanna... Well, I should get a, like a tea-looking scram. Bye, Jeremy. Let's get a new scram. I'm just looking for something that doesn't end with like an R, or start with an F or end with an R. There you go. So I'm just going to use R prime, U prime, F, scramble, and then end with R prime, U prime, F, and then scram. So I have no idea what this is supposed to look like. I got it from QQ Timer and just put R prime, U prime, F on the beginning and end. Okay, well it's like 12:12. I'm gonna get some snacks, so burb. Burb. Here we go. Hi. My stuff's in the microwave. Yeah. Roast me. How badly did I do at 5 blind? I think I did pretty effing bad. I have 2 chat thingies. Oh, Patrick, thank you for that 10 minutes ago. I saw it. People liked it. I don't know if they saw it. Graham was here for probably a hot second. And there's 3 whole people watching. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh god. So we get 3 3x3s. So I have an FMC cube chilling here with 6 stickers on it. I got another cube and another cube. I tend to not use stickerless cubes for finding insertions because I find the stickers actually too difficult to peel off. I find stickers on top of other stickers are easier to peel off than stickers on a stickerless cube. Which makes sense, right? Because when you're destickering a cube, it's like a pain in the ass. So whoever says, "Oh, just use stickerless cubes," and then you can use these insertions, and like, I see what you're saying, but I don't think it's easier. I don't get this on anymore. Yes, I do. Damn. So we'll just do an FMC. I'll just kind of do an FMC as you guys are in here. We'll start at like 12:20 my time, which is in 5 minutes or so. Um, hmm. But yeah, time for FMC. Oh, a fourth person's watching, and that is my cue to gear. My dad reminded me that there was French bread pizza in the fridge, so I just did this. French pizza with a marker on circular cubes, like a permanent marker. Those things smudge. Like either if it's not permanent marker, it'll smudge like crazy, regardless if it's like wet erase. And like Sharpie will screw up the tint of your plastic. In my experience, like I've tried it. Like, the other thing is that the writing utensils are supposed to be supplied by the judge. So you're not always going to have that option. In fact, if you bring your own writing utensil, it needs to be approved by the delegate. Or rather, it needs to be approved by the judge. So that they can then say, oh yes, now, like, it's essentially like, oh, I'm donating this pen to the cause, and the judge gives it back to you like, oh, this is the pen with which this is the pen I am providing you. It's a weird. You can do a lot of things with regs in that kind of a way, and that are like not strictly the letter of the regulations, but it's like, oh well, you can kind of, for practical purposes, get around it. And it's not like you get an advantage from using a different pen as long as a pen is fair. I need to eat this somehow. I'm a Diglett. I gotta know the rights. For all the things that I've done in the past regarding like trying to do stuff with regs, it's like, and it's not anything particularly bad. When I did something really really bad with that after I became a delegate, which I'm not gonna say, but yeah, there's a lot of like, oh, you can get a 16-second penalty. Let's try it. I think I've gotten 16 maybe once. I've gotten 14 like once or twice. Just on bad solves, I just trash at the very end, like because it's those would be +8s though. But yeah, it's just like, come on. Yes, a Diglett is a WCA Diglett. When you get like a few Diglets in one area together, they can become a dunk trio. So if you consider like, well, not so much Jeremy. Trying to think, like not Kevin. Well, for Utah, like not Kevin, Kit, and me were the dunk trio for Utah. Damn. Shit. Cheese. Too much cheese. Okay. Let's do FMC. Time for FMC. So Scrams is here. I'm not going to start until 20, so I have no idea what that scramble actually looks like. But there it is. Oops. Control V? There you go. Then let's do this. There you go. Why is there D prime L to D? There you go. And it's 20. Here we go. So what I usually do is I use my fastest cubes that I supply in order to do the scrambles as quickly as possible. So I do the regular scramble on one cube and the inverse on the other. And immediately I look for any pairs and then for EO. So I have a pair on normal and it's a pair on inverse. However, it's not very good because the edge is trapped. On inverse, of course, the edge would still be trapped in the same kind of way. Let's check EO. Well, let's check for one move pairs. So you can do U and D at the same time, like this, and check left and right sides. F and B. 2, 3, 4, and then RL. Cool. So no one move pairs on normal. I don't think there would be any on inverse. If there's more than 3 diglets in a comp, then it's just trash. Okay, so EO on normal, I have from scrambling angle, I have 5. Where's the 6th edge? 1, 2, 3. Edge is good. I have 4 edges, which is really nice, and I can probably do this 1, 2, 3. I can do this in 4 moves. Several different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can do that 1, 2, 2. I have about 6 ways of doing that on there. On inverse, they're there. Okay, that's not ideal. I think that's markedly worse. Okay, so on normal, so EO, oops. EO, so normal, I usually notate like this for like white on top, green in front. I can do, so the idea here is that you just want to get everything to one face and then pick it. So the bad edges, I can do like LDU2. Is that right? Yeah, LDU2. So I go LDU2, and then I put in brackets F, which means F or F prime, doesn't matter. EO is usually pretty nice for me. It depends on the block building opportunities afterwards. So whenever, you'll see in a bit, when I check all the EOs, I write down how many pairs each one builds and what those look like, and I just try the ones that seem most promising, and just kind of go down the list. So LD U2F will work. You can do also U2 R prime D prime. I should start tabbing. Why are tabs 8 spaces? That's terrible. I can do, what is it, U2 R prime D prime. I can do R2, is that L2D prime, and then B, or I can do L2D prime, R2B. So those are already 8 ways of doing EO. So let's check them. So the way I like doing these is I like to write down how many pairs are built. So let's do the LDU2F, and I have 1 pair built. So 1. If I do from here, if I do an F2, then I've essentially done LDU2F prime, and I still have 1 pair. So I go 1, 1. So F and then U2D prime L prime. So U2 R prime D prime F. I have 2 pairs. Do F2, I only have 1 pair. So that's good to know. So F prime D RU2, R2 L2 D prime B. I have 0 pairs. If you do a B2 from there, I have 1 pair. So 0, 1. So B, D, R2 L2 D prime R2B. I have one pair. I do b2 from here. I still have one pair. So it's clear what looks really good. So b r2, b r2. Now I'm gonna make sure this one is this is a scramble still. Okay, so let's do fucking kale. U2 r prime d prime f. So this one has two pairs, which is nice. I can do. Honestly, this is like weird. No, I'm gonna switch. Okay, so when you switch, the idea is so trying LD, sorry, U2 R prime D prime F switch. So when the switch happens, you do the moves that you do. Think the way I think about switching is that you do the scramble. So you start with the salt cube. You do a scramble sequence S, and then you use some moves A, right? Now you want to invert the permutation of your cube to know if there's anything good, right? Invert the whole permutation. In order to do that from a solved cube, you need to do the inverse of all the moves you've done from solved, which would be A prime, S prime. So A prime in this case is going to be F prime, D, R, U2, and S prime is going to be the scramble backwards. So F prime, D, R. Cool. Now I should, and you should have the same number of pairs, and I do, which is good. That means it worked. So I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more moves, and I have a 2x2x3. So I have 10 move EO 2x2x3, but it's not the best kind of 2x2x3. EO is preserved, yes. EO is definitely preserved. It must be preserved. Or else it wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, that's kind of the point of bothering with EO. Let's do B2. Let's just keep looking. I don't know what I'm looking for, so to speak. So I can, this and those are all free. So I can do, if I do, this is terrible. Not sure what to do here. Do L, then what? Because that edge is trapped there. Let's try number of bad edges. Yeah, the number of bad edges is preserved. We should say. If you solve EO and then switch, your EO is preserved. Because think about it, EO reduces your cube from being solvable with just all 6 sides, however you'd like, to all 6 sides with a restriction that 2 opposite sides will only be half turns. Sure, of course it is solvable with that half turn restriction removed, but the important thing is that you want to restrict yourself in order to get more pairs. Dude, eating your FMC is the most fun part of FMC, in my opinion. So the thing with EO is that if you've reduced your cube to a state that can be solved with only certain kinds of moves, and then you invert your permutation, it's still solvable with only those moves. Therefore, EO is preserved. That makes sense? It's kind of weird. Okay, keep looking. I might just switch again. 1, 2, 3. Four. Let's do. It's terrible. Rip. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that. So if you ever think that you're just not really going anywhere, just solve your cube. Okay. Right. Hell yeah. So I'm doing those 4 EO moves backwards, and then doing the scramble backwards. Okay, so the thing I found was, so I got D, B2, U2, B2, D, U2, and that's a EO 2 by 2 by 3. Let's try switching again, so I gotta just solve this Q. Okay, so when you switch back, you do the moves that you did on inverted, do the scramble, and then do your EO moves. So, oops, L2. And then you do your, aha, aha, let's do this. Oh no, that's bad. I just want to solve my edges. Best resource to learn NIS. I could just walk through how to do NIS, to be honest. So I need to put this. So let's do. How do I? Should be a good way of doing this, but I can't see it. No idea. I just want to solve all the edges together. Rip. Yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out. Let's just solve this. Like I'm done with that garbage. What am I doing? I just autopilot. So I think this this block garbage is going to be terrible. It was a good idea. You know, theory, practice, all of that. Oh, 4 corners, cool. That's not going to help us though. Which one was it? Rip, I don't remember. Okay. So I don't like this start, so I'm just gonna pick another one. I'm gonna do the other EO that we looked at with the F. Oh, wait, instead with F prime. Because I have my blindfold on because my hair looks like this. Yeah. Okay. So now at this point, I'm just gonna give up and on that start and choose another one. So let's look at U2, R prime, D prime, F prime. This is alright. I don't really like it though, because like to build a 2 by 2 by 2 even, you got 1, Oh, well, 1. That builds more than I thought it would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 additional moves to some blocky, stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. That's not good. I don't know what good. I have sexy anime hair. Thank you. So U2 R prime D prime F prime. So what I'm looking at doing from this EO here, U2 R prime D prime F prime. I'm looking at is that watch what happens when you move the when you do like D2 from there, you build another pair. And so you can still do like U2, so B2 U2, and you see what wants to happen, but it's not happening. I do too. So I'm gonna just ignore it. Oh, I can do U2. No, I can't. So I did B2 U2, and no, it was a B2 D2, B2 D2. Now let's do. I think what I did from here was R2 U prime. Oh, but then there's that too. Let's do F2 R2 F2 R. Oh god, this is getting too much. F2 DR D prime the. Hey, I made it. Yeah, how do I replicate that? Let's do, and then to solve edges, I have, what is it, I have 2, 2. So let's do, so I put, nope, that didn't work. I can redo that on another. Cool. Do that again. L2, F2, U2, D2, R2. I keep doing that. So what I'm looking at. Yo, so I'm going to do U2, R prime, D prime, F prime. Then I did, what was it? B2, D2. Ooh. Let me rotate it this way. B2, D2. So this is going to be square. And then keep going with, what did I do? I did R2. Right? R2. U prime. And then I saw this wonderful looking like heist style thing. Remember, since I still done EO, I can't do F, just like straight up F. So I did F2, R2, F2. Cool. DR D prime R2 U2 B2. So do DR D prime R2 U2 B2. So that's F2 minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to, to EO F12 minus 1, which is not great. That's actually pretty terrible. Shit. But what to do? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's terrible. Let's just nix that and try something better. Cool. Let's do second line there. I'm gonna switch. See what we find. So my squares are in different spots, which is nice. Let's do L prime. L prime B2 U2. Oh, hi. So let's do, instead of this, oops, wait, scramble. Now, no moves in parentheses are not inverse. So I did L prime B2 U2, I think. U2 to, yeah, L prime B2 U2. So that's 11 moves to that. But then my edges are so screwy. I hate that. Now I have 5 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those pure 5. I do it here. And then where is this? Cool. Yeah, let's just try this. Now pushing back. U2 R prime D prime F prime U2 D2 R2 U prime. Good. Now let's do F2 R2 F2. R2 again. Nah. Undo that. And the problem is that my ego is so screwy. I hate this. Let's do D. A. Cool. That's terrible. That's so many moves. Ugh. Yeah. So the upshot from this is just try doing a lot of stuff. Um, so that looks nice. Well, I can't find a continuation right now, so I'm gonna switch to another one of our EOs. Or actually, I'm gonna look for more EOs from other perspectives. So here's how to look for EOs from other perspectives. So you have your cube that you scrambled, right? Go like this. Now think of EO from here. So there are only three EO perspectives to check. There's the one with green or blue in front. Then there's one with either red or orange in front, and then the last one's with either yellow or white in front. Because if you look at what stickers you look at to consider EO, like those stickers would be the 4 edge stickers on the U face, the 4 edge stickers on the D face, the 2 remaining edge stickers on the F face, and the 2 remaining edge stickers on the B face. If you do a Z rotation, those spots don't really change. What it looks like happens is that your S slice will change, but in reality it doesn't. Because if you think of because you can consider since all 4 of those edges are being altered, then you're pretty set. They're all being altered in the same way. So if you do a Z rotation, you don't actually affect EO. Which means that the only ways that you can affect EO are by doing X or Y rotations. And the only thing that changed there are the F and D centers. So 3 upshot. Okay, so the main point is that there's only 3 EOs to really look at on normal or inverse. So from here, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges. So 6 edges, the main way of doing this is going 3 and 3. So you're going to get 3 edges onto one layer. And then do a F or B, and then do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm thinking there's only 5 move EOs that I see here, and I don't want a 5 move EO. I want a 4 move EO or better. So now I just check white, yellow. And getting used to like looking at the cube like this is really weird. Like, let's do so 1, 2. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 1, 2. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. So I have 4 edges again. And the way that they're, it's terrible actually. I don't like that at all. DRDLF. Yeah. The shortest one? Yeah, it is. Wow. Yeah, there's several 5 move EOs for that angle. So since I know that's only 4 edges wrong from a white front perspective, I'm going to do inverse on here to see if they're in better spots. So from white front angle, let's see. So are these 4 fine? Yeah, these are fine. These 2 are not fine. That's not fine. And this one's not fine. Oh yeah, so now here that's very clear. Like you can do 4 move EO. So I'm going to do either. So all of this work that we did, it's going to go over there, and we're going to start from here again. Okay, so EO inverse. Green top, white front is the way I'm looking at this. However, the moves that I write down will be with respect to WC scrambling orientation. B F prime R prime. If I'm missing one, tell me. I can do B D2 L prime. Oops. That's all I see. Okay, so BFR, so BF prime, F prime D has 0 pairs. Do D2 from here, also 0. So D, R, F, D prime, F prime, R prime, B, D. 1. Do D2 from here, and still 1. Same one. D prime, R, F, D, D2, L prime, D. 0. Do D2 from here, and 0. So that will be 2D prime. Oops. So it looks clear what we're going to look for. It's pretty clear. So let's do F prime, R prime, B, D. And let's look. So from here, the moves that we can't do are just U and D anymore. This pair is not in a great spot. Let's do D2 from here, just the other one. I don't think that changed anything. No, it changed absolutely nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Okay. Damn. Oh, that's right. 5. This all just kind of sucks. Okay, do this again. So I checked. Let's do the first one. So F prime, R prime, B, D. Backwards, and then do inverse. I'm going to take longer than the hour if it was not clear. Why are there 2 pairs? There should only be 1 pair. I definitely scrambled this wrong then, and let me fix that. Where it is? There it is. Times 2. I hope that this solve that I just did lives in posterity, because that was cool. So I did D prime, RF. So the skill of doing moves backwards just by looking at them is just literally acquired through time. There still are 2 pairs, so let me check to make sure that EO is done. EO is not done. Why is EO not done? This is the part in FMC that's really, really annoying because you don't know what the hell is going on. And you wish you do. Oh, that's fine. What do you? EO's not done. The edges are. I was on inverse. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, so here's what just happened. I thought I was still doing EO on normal, when in fact it was on inverse, and so nothing was working. Classic. Cool. That solve was also really cool. Go back in the replay and watch that. That was nice. So now I gotta do. So I did inverse and then those. So I gotta do that and then normal. So D prime RF. There we go. Okay. 1, 2. I mean 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's do a good college. Give it the old college. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, nope. That's right, because I forgot what my EO is with respect to. So again, so D prime D prime RF. I want to build some blue things. 4. Oh, this is terrible. Rip. That's 5. Okay. And this is what? What is this? Okay. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well. So let's do that again and figure out what we find. So here's what I'm doing right now. So I've done after now I'm doing B2F B2 a normal B. Now I notice what I find, I think sometimes there's some way to build a pair really easy. I think it was F2R. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 to that though. That's terrible. Then we can do this. That's 6. That's 21 to 6. Is it a good 6? Nope. Wait, what? This to here to here. It's almost a good 6. Very close to a good 6. Man, that's annoying. Cool. Let's do. This should work for the 2x2. Let's do. So either D or D2 will work here, which is nice because the last move of EO does not affect the 2x2x2 block in any way, shape, or form. So we can from here, if we do this instead, is that better? Yes, it looks better. Actually, let's do something else. We'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, parity. Rip Aroni. Rip Aroni. Cool. Well, for the 4 of you who are still watching, did you find anything good? Because Kale said he found something really good. And I don't know. I'm not so much that I'm stuck, but I'm just like not certain what to do. From here. Cool. So F from F and D. And give me this from an orange perspective as well, I should say. Should I have them in? So let's do. From an orange perspective, this is terrible. Also terrible. Terrible in a different way. Terrible in the sense that like it's just sucks balls. However, we do. No, that's still bad. So let's go from blue perspective again. Stew. F R prime F2 D2. So that's now 14 moves to that, which is not great, but it's something. That's also not great. So if I do Yep. I don't know where I went. Here we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't even look at my colors. Cool. So this is trash. Yeah, it's trash. So let's find something else. So on the first three moves of EO, this is the fourth one. There you go. The problem is that I just want this to work. I'm kind of desperate for it to work. 6, 6. I just keep getting parity regardless of what I do. Well, what was this one? Jesus. I'm not certain what to do from here. If anybody has suggestions, that'd be cool. If not, and you're just chilling here for shits and gigs, then yeah. I got 14 minutes left of the hour, but of course I have been trying to talk the whole time, so yeah. So let's see what we had earlier. Earlier we had some other things. Let's try another yeah. It's good from a cross perspective, but let me. Yeah, no, this is actually awful. Yeah, I'm just very unsure because like a lot of stuff just isn't working out. Let's try another one. From a blue perspective, I've got. Oh my god. For all those wonderful CPOP solvers who try doing FMC, this EO is for you. From an orange perspective, so I have to B, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Or I can do 6. No. 5. This angle 6. Twelve, 13, Cool. 4 corners. Yeah, I might just like rage quit this one. This is pretty terrible. Okay. That was actually good. I like that. Let's try that finding that again. Hell yeah. Let's do. So I did. So I did F R prime. D R is B. No, I did R prime B prime. Now I'm gonna do plus 10. It's 23 to 3. Hell yeah! I got 23 to 3. Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. F2 L2 D prime R2 F prime U R prime B D. Okay, so I did F R prime B R prime B prime. Now I did. So what I did from here after this little greater than sign, I did L prime FL. Oops. Why? L prime FL. Put in that thing. And then F prime R, F2 R, F2 R prime, F prime. That's 3 corners. So let's undo that. Rip. I screwed that up. Classic. So what I could also do is F2 R, F2. And thank you. Also do F2 R, F2. L prime UL, U2. That's 7 moves, and that gets me to 5 corners. Is that a good 5? Yeah, it's good 5. So we can check both. For this, because of the time constraint, I could just do the three corners. But then again, because I've been talking most of the time, it's not gonna really matter. I don't think anyone's gonna really care. If somebody does, then I mean that's their problem. So let's check the five corners first. So here's how I do insertions. Take a cube with insertion stickers on it. Solve it first because that needs to be solved. Actually, I'm not gonna solve it. This is scrambled into the normal. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna build a skeleton. So this is my skeleton. A skeleton. So basically, I look through all the moves that I've done. I'm gonna do the five corner one first. So I'm only picking the second line. No, I'm not doing insertions for 4 minutes. I'm gonna explain the whole process of insertions. So that's not that itself will take more than 4 minutes. So for building your skeleton, you look through every line that you care about, which is this line, this line, this line, and then this last line here. And only look for moves that you've done on normal. So in this case, as I said earlier, all of the moves that are done on inverse are in parentheses. So these are the only moves that are done on normal. So write those ones down first. So B2, F, U2, B. Now, for all the moves that you've done on inverse, which are the first line, third line here, in the fifth line, because the fourth line isn't even being used, consider all those moves together in order, invert the whole thing, and write that down. So that's going to look like, starting with the last line and going backwards. U2 L prime, U prime L, F2 R prime F2. Going to the third line now, B R B prime R F prime, and back to the first line, B prime R F. And so this is going to be 7 plus 8 is 15, plus this is 20. So this is 20 to 5, which is actually pretty good. This is probably going to end up better than the 23 to 3. Actually, I'm not sure. I expect to cancel 4 moves. Then I can get a 32. Or, no, the 3 corners are going to be better. Let's look at the 5 corners first, though. That's how I run up a skeleton. Now here's how this works. I'm going to do that on this cube that I scrambled with a normal scramble that I haven't touched in a while. So I hope this is, no, that was wrong. Okay, good. Good to know. So I did that wrong. It's good to know when you do things wrong, mainly because without knowing that you did something wrong, you're not really sure how to get better. Let's do this. It looked like the normal scramble, or I could have written down my moves wrong. It's honestly a coin flip. Let's do this. Hey! Thank you, Patrick, for still watching. I hope this is informative. Where's the scramble? There it is. So, okay, that's not what I had before. So I feel like I'm just doing moves wrong, and I don't know where they're going wrong. The good thing about FMC is that it still allows you to solve fast, because when you're running out of time, like I am right now, I don't really care about the time though. You can just spam. So let's see, U2 F2B, and then U2 L prime L. Wait, F2R, F2. This line's wrong. This is all wrong. Because I was doing that from which perspective? I did that from here. From L, U2. From here? Yeah, because that was my 2 by 2 by 2. So F2R, F2. So it's actually D2R, D2. So the problem solving here is that I wrote these as I would perform them, like if I were doing like a reconstruction, and not as the moves as they would be notated normally. So these moves are wrong. So this is U2 is now an F2, this U prime is now an F prime, this F2 is now a D2, and this F2 is also D2. Good. Let's try that again. I should have 5 corners. It's good learning from like my mistakes so you don't do them, but I still make these mistakes because I'm an idiot who's out of practice. Hell yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. Cool. So now I have 5 corners on this cube, and now I'm ready to do insertions. So I first sticker up, pick a corner, any corner. That's not solved. And I have a sticker with a number 1 on it on the yellow face that I'm peeling off and going to stick on any corner that's wrong. I'm going to stick this one on the. Oh shit! I dropped it. I'm going to stick this one first on the floor. And then I'm going to decide that it's better suited on this front green sticker right there. Not the one in the middle, of course. Now find the 2 sticker, which is on the blue side on my cube, and put that 2 wherever 1 needs to go. So it's going to be here. So I got 1, 2. Now that needs to go back here for 3. If you know specs, it goes from I to J to E. E. Go I, J, E, I. And these pink stickers are fluorescent pink 5x5 stickers, and they're really good because they're smaller than the 3x3 ones, so you don't have as much of an issue getting them off. Now sticker number 3 needs to go to specs U, which is on D, F, R. 4 is on here. And that one needs to go to F, D, R. And then the cycle is complete. And now the number 6 sticker is going to stay there. So I'm going to do the scramble. Because from here, now that you've stickered up, you don't have to solve those necessarily. You can just start finding insertions. So the way that we find them is to do the scramble. 2, 2, 3. Hope I didn't do this wrong. This is right. Oh yeah, that's one of the stickers though. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. And then looking between every couple moves in the skeleton, we're gonna do the skeleton essentially move by move or 2 moves at a time, and see what the cycles look like. So the cycles we're looking for are like we want to find if we can do an 8-move commutator from 1 to 2 to 3, cycling those 3 in order. And not only have an 8-move commutator, but also have like cancel moves. If we don't find one for 1, 2, 3, then look for one for 2, 3, 4, then one for 3, 4, 5, then one for 4, 5, 1, and then for 5, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 is bad. So 2, 3, 4 is also bad. 3, 4, 5 is good. So 3, 4, 5 I can do with BR2B prime. Oh, sorry, no. I'll do L2, comma BR2B prime. Is that good? That cancels 1 move. Another way of doing it is to do well, L2 would be the interchange, so no thanks. Counterclockwise, yeah. Okay, it's 4, 5, 1 is good, and I can do 4, 5, 1. R prime is my thing, is my interchange, and that's not good. So let's do R, and then I have U as the next move, so it's bad. So 5, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. Now that would be here, and that's also good. The last one would be R, however. So I only have plus. So I only have something that cancels 1 move. So now I'm going to do B2F and see what I find. So I've done B2F. I'm going to highlight the moves I've already done. B2F. Now let's look at this again. So I want to do F prime B2 to make sure. Yeah, B2F. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, the 2 and 3 are on opposite stickers. That's no good. So 2, 3, 4 is also bad. So you can just go straight to 3, 4, 5, which is also bad because 3 and 5. 4, 5, 1 is good still because those are all on the same face anyway. So 4, 5, 1, do have R as your thing or have 5, 1, you can do D as your other. 4, 5, 1 is not necessarily great. So 5, 1, 2. Now 5, 1, 2 is not good. So we do 2 more moves, U2B. So U2B. So now 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 is an interesting case for this one because it's like the I think it's an orthogonal case. Yeah. 4, 5, 1. 5, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2 is good in this case. It's the only good one. But the thing is, to do 5, 1, 2, you gotta do your last move is a D. Oh, what I should note is that you see in the skeleton here how I have B, F2 here. We can also check if we undo the B and then do the F2 if there's anything good. Unfortunately for this one, there's nothing that's great. So I'm going to undo the B prime, and then do F2. And check again, just quickly. You don't have to do this necessarily. I like doing it because I feel like it's just for completion's sake. 5, 1, 2. Yeah, it's still bad. So B. So now I've done all of these moves. Now just do an L prime. The cool thing about L prime here is that if we find something that we can do here that starts with either LF2 or LB prime, then we're really, really good. So 1, 2, 3 in this case is still bad. 2, 3, 4 is good. And 2, 3, 4 we can do. You can have F2 as an interchange. That's not great. Can we do L prime however we want to? Doesn't look like it. Okay, 3, 4, 5 is bad. 4, 5, 1 is good. So 4, 5, 1 we can do that, which is not great. 5, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2 looks promising though. So I do from here. So I've already done my L move, which is terrible. Or my L prime move. There you go. So I can't do L to make anything better. Let's do L really quick. L prime. 1, 2. Yes, there's nothing great here. I might just be missing something. I don't think I am. Okay, so let's do F prime L. F prime L. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is good. 1, 2, 3 is good. And we can do. See, we can't undo that though. So we have an 8, but we don't have when anything cancels. 2, 3, 4. Clockwise. 2, 3, 4. Do F prime and then some stuff. That's not great. 3, 4, 5 is bad. 4, 5, 1 is good. 4, 5, 1 is good. So we can do 5, 1. Cancel 1 move. 5, 1, 2 is also good. So I can do an L and cancel 1 move. Okay, D2R prime. D2R prime. I could just be missing stuff like crazy. I already see 3, 4, 5, but I'm just gonna. Sorry, 5, 1, 2. But whatever. These two. Clockwise. 2, 3, 4 is still good. So I can do R, D prime L D. That cancels 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. So right here I'm going to put a number 1. And this number 1 is going to be, this is 2, 3, 4. So I'll just write down the cycle. just so I know what's going on. Yeah. Um, where did 2 go? 2, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll go clockwise on every piece. I had R, D prime LD. So R, D prime LD, R prime D prime L prime D. And then you notice that if you plug that in where the number 1 is, then the R prime that's before the 1 will cancel the R. D2 and D prime will cancel right after that. And at the very end of the com, D will cancel the D2. So I usually write 8 minus 4. So it cancels 4. Which is very nice. Okay, so let's keep looking. So 3, 4, 5 is bad. 4, 5, 1 is also bad. Yeah, and 5, 1, 2 is good. And 5, 1, 2 looks like if we do it this way, to R and then B prime L prime B. If we really wanted to, R B prime L prime B, that cancels 2 moves. So at the same place, R B prime L prime B. Is that the right L? B prime L prime B? Yeah, R B prime L prime B. Okay, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so let's do D2B, D2B. So now we're here. 1, 2, 3 is good. D2B, so I can do B2, and then my last one would be U, so that cancels 1 move. 2, 3, 4 is also good, so that would be F prime to start, or I could do U to start. Last move L, or last move F, so no. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 is good, and we have start with an R prime and then do D L2 D prime, or that's it. That's all we got. Okay, 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1 is good. So go clockwise on everything, and we can do L prime D2 L, and then U is the interchange. So no, thank you. 5, 1, 2. Last but not least, I can do start with F and do some garbage. It's not good. So RB prime, R D prime. So at this point, I'm going to check that the rest of the skeleton still works. It does, because I hate just having to waste time. RB prime. Okay, so now we got 1, 2, 3. Good. Good stuff. 2, 3, 4. Where's the 4? There it is. 2, 3, 4. You can do 2, 3, 4 a couple of ways. R prime. This cancels 2 moves. So we'll go to 2 here, and add 2. So this is 2, 3, 4. So we can do D, R, U prime, R prime. I usually just write them like this. And this is minus 2. This is also minus 2. There you go. We could also do 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the only one that'll cancel moves. 3, 4, 5 is also good, and we can do. Ooh, interesting. Like this. Then we can do F R prime. Yeah, this is good. So this is 3, 4, 5. I'm just being exhausted right now. So we can do F prime, L prime, F, R. I'm writing the whole thing out so I know how many cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves cancel. I just kind of just generate a list and then go with what's good. Same way that I like dealing, 4, 5, 1 and 5, 1, 2 are both bad. Good. Okay. Here we go. So then RF prime. RF prime. Now we got RF prime. So we got 1. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Bad. 2, 3, 4 is good. So then RF prime. So I can do. The maximum is a D. So I can cancel 2 moves. Oh, 1 move rather. That's not worth it. To write down. It's 5, so clockwise is. So I can do F. R prime F. I can still do another 3, 4, 5, which is the exact same as the thing before. Which is not worth looking at. So 4, 5, 1, and 5, 1, 2. There you go. D prime, B prime. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 2, 3, 4 looks good. So I did a D prime, B prime. 4. Do this. Got. Nope. Okay, 3, 4, 5 is also good. So anti-clockwise and everything, or clockwise and everything rather. 3, 4, 5. I can do beat. Cancels 1 move. 4, 5, 1, 5, 1, 2, and then RF. And then we're left with what we had earlier, which is RF. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 is good. 3, 4, 5 is bad. The 1 and 5 are bad. 1, 2, 3 is bad. Good. So 2, 3, 4 is going to be F. So I can do F again and then cancel a move. Okay, good to know. So these are the only things I wrote down. So I'm going to choose the first one just because it's going to be worth it. So now I'm going to make sure that I can cycle all of these things in the proper places. Let's see what we get once we apply just the first one. And I also have to remember that since I scrambled this from all those being wrong, that these numbers that I wrote here for the cycles are actually incorrect. So R prime. Now I have 4 corners, which makes sense because it's like I screwed up. Let's just solve the cube. Okay, 1 corner done. Then I got 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Cool. Scramble. Where are you? Now I have 3 corners, and I just need to do 3, 4, 5. So now I can undo. So for 3, 4, 5. So now picking. So I'm going to relabel these 1A, B, C, and D. Or 1A, B, 2A, B. 1A. Bye, Patrick. Hope this has been fun. 3, 4, 5. So undo this. B, B2. And then I got D prime L, D, R, D prime L prime, D, R prime. Yay! Hell yeah. Thanks. Thank you, my dude. Have fun. Be good. You don't have to be good. That's your prerogative. 3, 4, 5. So I'm just looking for 3, 4, 5s. So I'm gonna take off the 1 and 2 stickers. Actually, I'm gonna keep them on there, but I'm just gonna look at 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Very beginning, I can cancel 1. Right? No, wrong. 3, 4, 5. So I can do R, no, yeah, no, B2, F. Okay, U2, E, so I can do D into some garbage. U2B, U2, let's just do U2. Clockwise. So I can cancel one move. F2, B, there you go. 3, 4, 5. This I can do now. L2. So I can cancel two moves, two additional moves to cancel a total of 6 moves and get a 30, which is total of 30. That's not terrible. So all I did here is I did these moves, assuming that I'm going to do 1A, and knowing that I have to cycle just 3, 4, 5, only looking at 3, 4, and 5. And there, at that point, after that F2, I can do a commutator starting with FR F prime, and then the interchange would be L2, and then FR prime F prime L2. And that would cancel 2 moves. So let's do instead. So knowing that we have here, this is going to be 3, and you can do 3. I have FR. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this. FR F prime L2. Good. And that cancels 2. That'd be a total of 30. That's good enough. So from 3, let's do L prime F prime. No, my next move is going to be L. So yeah, that's not going to happen. So L D2. D2. Next move is R prime. This is not happening either. So R prime D2. I'm only looking for things that are kind of cancel more than one move at this point. And this is orthogonal, is it? Yeah, it is. What is per special? D2. Let's do BR. And now this. Oh, R prime B prime. Let's do D2. D2. Did I do R prime D2? No, because I don't even do R, because that D2 doesn't even exist. Okay, let's just solve the cube. So I don't know exactly where I am, and that's always a problem. Always better to solve your cubes. Pro tip: always solve your cubes if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And you're not certain if you're going to be wasting time or not. Just solve your cube and go again, because it's better to not waste time. Okay, so now let's do B2, B2, B, F2, L prime, F prime, L, and then instead of D2, R prime. So we're 3, 4, 5 right now. They're right here in front of me. D2 is my next move, but it's not actually D2 because after doing R prime and then 1A, that becomes just a D. So my next move is a D. So yeah, my next move is DL. So DL are my next 2 moves. I can cancel 2 moves. Shit. I really wish I could cancel them. Because if this cycle is reversed, I'd be able to do it just fine. I cancel 4 moves. This goes from D, L, D. I just did an L move though. So it's even worse. So let's do DL. Next move is a D. So L, D, R prime. And I have R prime. So I can do R and cancel C4. So I can do R and then what's that? B prime, L prime, B. You don't have to write that down because now we're only looking for things that cancel more than 2. But it's I guess nice to have. So then D prime, L prime. My next move is not D, but it's actually D prime. So that D cancels with D2. This D cancels with this D2 to become a D prime. So so I just did L prime, and it doesn't really matter. D prime. So my next two moves are D prime and B. D prime and B. So I can do move that over here, make a 5, and this 5 is going to be what was this? So my next two moves are D prime B, so I'm going to do what's F prime U F D prime. That's going to cancel 2 moves. So let's do D prime B, and now I can do my next move is R. So I can do D RU2 R prime. So basically from here I can cancel a lot of moves. I can cancel 2 pretty much everywhere I'd like. So I have a safe 30. That's good to know. And I'm gonna stop there. R prime. D prime. P prime. And there you go, soft cube. So I can choose literally any of those things to insert as well. Let's check insertion finder really quick. How do we do that? So skeleton is here. I'm gonna remove all these things from it. OBS, hi. IF. Windows minimized, it says. Let's do this. Properties. Let's go. Q timer. Inner window. Whole thing. We're doing the whole thing, right? Now, where is this on here? Position, we're going to center it. Is it even visible? I'll just get rid of this. Okay. Now I'm going to move back. So let's do this. Add monitor capture. Monitor. Cool. And do a subregion. It's just over here. Okay. Cropped that out nicely. Oh, Jesus. Come on, no, I don't want that. Hi. Cool. Oh, hi. Edit my scene. Put this over here, thank you. Ah, nice. Snaps. So let's do QQ timer. Let's go to IF, which is going to be in here as IF. I'm going to first put in my skeleton. Removing these, of course, and let's see how many moves. If there's a 29, I'm just going to be a little sad. And then the scramble is up here, which I'll just copy paste. Insertion Finder, for those of you who don't know about it, is a program that lets you put in a scramble, puts in a skeleton, and tells you how to do your things for your insertions. Like it tells you what optimal insertions are. Submit, and it happens instantly. Is there already done? There's 30 moves. Okay, cool. Now for the other skeleton, so that basically what we found there was optimal. So the first 4 that we found, and the first 2 we found, are part of that optimal set of solutions. Now if we, instead of that solution, do another one, which is going to be, I'm going to have to take these moves, so F2 and D2. F2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these moves need to be inverted though. Alright, so let's do. Let's do this. 3 corners. Submit, and there's a 29. So we should have just gone with the 3 corners anyway, but I was thinking of, like, 3 corners would have been better, as it were. But yeah, you saw some good insertion practice. To the one person who's still watching this, thank you so much for staying. To everybody who did come, thank you for putting up with me trying to do FMC on camera. It's really weird because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and until next time, bye.